It is 31 years since Sierra Leone first experienced her first HIV positive case in 1987. Since then, the virus has spread across the country like a bushfire in the harmattan. The antiretroviral drugs are being shipped into Sierra Leone, subsidized and given to patients living with the virus in order to curtail the efficiency, or if you like, hibernate the germs living in their system. But with the recent released statistics from the National AIDS Secretariat, things have become critical and alarming. This very threatening reality is what led me to have a chat with the Deputy Director of the National AIDS Secretariat, Abdul Sise.
Even if it is one case, it is an alarming thing because HIV infection mostly is associated with unprotected sex. So even having a one figure, one unit, is a critical issue that needs to be addressed. Yes, what we have done recently is that we have just submitted a report covering the first semester of this year. For now, we have 26,222 people that are on treatment for HIV, that are on treatment for HIV.
Many have also said these statistics do not reflect the actual number of people plagued with the virus in Sierra Leone. So many others are scared of going to the hospital to have their HIV tests conducted. Now, it is the first semester results showing that about 26,222 people presently receiving treatments for HIV and AIDS in Sierra Leone. Local medical professionals say the virus has no barrier and can be transmitted through unprotected sex and other means like the use of very sharp unsterilized instruments like needles, syringes, pins, used blades and other sharp objects. But how could one prevent himself from the virus, taking into consideration the Bible of prevention? Dr. Tom Sise is the program manager of the National HIV and AIDS Control Program in Sierra Leone.
Young people ask their spouses to get a HIV test. You know, they get annoyed. Oh, what do you think about me? Do you think I have HIV? I mean, I'm very safe. And they get defensive. But I think I want to encourage people that it is very important as young people for us to know our status and then to ask to be able to get the status of our partners. And for people who, you know, some people are so virile that, you know, they cannot do without casual sex all over the place. It's important that you use condom if you are going into any casual sexual relationship, that you use condom. At least that would help to protect you. And also it's very important that we seek medical practices from qualified medical practitioners and in very good medical environments where sterility is guaranteed.
The human immunovirus could progress to a more irreversible and uncontrollable state called AIDS, which translates to mean the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. At this stage, a patient is seen very pale, thin, cranky, sickly, sore-throated, peeled lips, bruised tongue, and other complicated symptoms like oral leukopenia, liver and spleen enlargement. In Sierra Leone, there is an organization called the Network of HIV Positives in Sierra Leone, NEMPHIS. This organization was formed in 2006 as a result of a Christian aid initiative to facilitate a national network of HIV positives in Sierra Leone. As prior to 2006, there were very few people who were openly HIV positive, as stigma levels were so high. But in all of this, what do members of the public think about the HIV virus?
I believe say HIV is alone and me don't see am. I don't get somebody when I one of my friends, you know, when they complain of HIV, go at the hospital and do tests. They prove I say HIV patient. But the person still survive because they take the treatment.
Me, I don't say it. And I'm not convinced. Because we see how Ebola be affect people. Where everybody knows Ebola, that they will say how to are. But HIV, me, I don't see people say that.
I believe say HIV day. You the woman, I get for prevent yourself, take care of yourself. Moreover, then we see that they are where they are street so say then they spend money, then they scatter this sick here.
HIV no day. You can no one see it. Na area carry.
People say HIV they become are you people in the talk about HIV then we can go and test then we can do tests to go hospital then can ask people for do the test then can find out so people then get HIV. I don't see HIV patients.
It seems there is a very thick cloud or mixture of belief and disbelief still hanging over the reality or existence of the virus in Sierra Leone. Many believe HIV positive statistics released are frankly geared towards generating ill revenue from sponsors and donors at large.
Now, from all what you've seen, it is clear that people in Sierra Leone are still skeptical and doubtful about the reality of the HIV virus. You would want to ask, who is directly responsible to educating the public on the dangers, awareness and reality of the HIV virus? With support from the United Nations Development Programme, the Sierra Leone Reporters Union and the Media Reform Coordinating Group in Sierra Leone, I am Eustace Victor Jones reporting for Freetown Television Network News.